last week we left you with half a sign done essentially, and this week we're going to finish it up. So I was struggling with sizing on the letters, so some of it I did a little freehand, and then I realized that my LiQWYD part was a lot smaller than the decor part. If you recall, I used chalk to transfer the letters. So we have half a sign. So, time to cut it apart so that I can piece it together again and finish the painting. So I'm using my circular saw and I can't reach, so I have to stop, come around, and finish the cut. And then I finish the painting. So I'm still using the silk paint, and then I'm adding in a little bit of Tobacco Road, which is the Voodoo Gel stain, and blending that together. Using the same brush, everything's wet, just blending it together. And this is kind of giving me that little bit of vintage look on the sign. Even using a mister bottle just to blend it a little bit. And then I touch up the paint on the other side so that they're matching, obviously. So, like I said, some of the letters are a lot smaller. So, I ended up freehanding the G, and because that was kind of a critical part because of the seam, I needed that to match up exactly. So I did that. And then, oh, the trials and the errors that will follow. At first I decide I'm just going to start freehanding everything. And then I don't know whether you see what's going on here or not, but I'm not having my letters in proportion here. If you notice, my A starts up at the top of the G and goes the whole way to the bottom where the tail is. And the same thing happens here with the T. And the letters really don't look anything like the rest of the font. So, you know, you live and you learn. So I think I said that before in this video, but that's quite true. But what I decided to do was I cut apart all the letters, I went to my printer, and I enlarged them so that they would be the right size and cohesive with the rest of the other side, that's where it says decor. I just simply guess that it's about 25% larger, so I put the picture on, and then I hit 125%, and then I enlarge it. So I take it over, and I am satisfied that they are a lot closer to the same size. But I think we can do a little bit better. So there you can see my giant T and A, which I couldn't see right in front of me. So I'm just painting right over it, because we're going to fix that. We can't have that. So after that dries, we get back to scale, and I trace out the rest of the letters and paint them in. So I'm pretty happy with the way LiQWYD turned out and held up together. Well, they're not quite together there, but they're very cohesive and they match. So the next part, I'm all set up, ready to go, waiting for my husband to get there. And we're gonna hang this sign. So we think right away. Oh yes. So, in a nutshell, the surface behind it was wood, but I had cut the pieces a little bit too large. So it took a little bit to realize that. So they had to be cut down. And then, a note to yourself if you're ever doing this, charge your drills. Yeah, I had two, and both were in equal stages of death. So, I'll let you watch the fun and frivolity. Note those white fluffy clouds and notice also how fast they're moving. They don't last long because before this was all said and done, we were finishing hanging the sign in the rain. We also ended up pre-drilling through the holes. So we lost a lot of footage while we were waiting for charging because guess what? The phone died too. That's where I do all my filming. So we got it. Look at the sky now. It was literally raining at this point. But after a little bit of recharging, not only all of our devices, the drills, and ourselves, we got it done. And I couldn't be happier with the results. It makes the whole front of the store just look fresh, clean, and not like I just moved in. There's still another sign to tackle, and we're going to get to that real soon, but that's just a little detail. This was a major accomplishment in my book, and I'm just happy. So that's how to make a retail sign for your location. Check the description box for my affiliate link if you're interested in any of the paint, and also for my Amazon wish list. And now there's a super thanks button. All great ways that you can support my small business. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like this video, how about giving it a thumbs up and also share it with your friends? If you haven't subscribed, you'll want to do that so you don't miss anything. Visit us at LaVintageDecor.company, and on Instagram we're LaVintageDecor, and on Facebook we're LaVintageDecor Altoona. Stay well.